and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I am excited for today's pick a card. Today we are going to see who will make a move on you next, what will happen, what is their love offer. We're going to see all of that. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time. With the piles, you can always pick more than one pile for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the White Stone, and we'll be using the Moon of the Universe Tarot. For group 2, we have the Blue Stone, and we'll be using the Rider-Waite. For group 3, we have the Yellow Stone, and we'll be using the Santa Muerte Tarot. And for group 4, we have the Green Stone, and we'll be using the Mermaid Tarot. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time with the piles, but we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the White Stone and the Moon of the Universe Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who will make a move on you next, what will happen, what is their love offer. We will get all those details. Spirit, for group 1 with the White Stone, please show us who will make a move on group 1 next, romantically. Ooh, okay, so the first card out for you is the Art of Seduction. So what you got going on, group 1, it's hard to believe that it's not intentional when it is so artful, when it is so effective. I can see what you want, group 1. You can't hide from me. Right away, first card out, the Art of Seduction. You may be working with your dark masculine, your dark feminine energy. It seems like this person is being seduced by you to some degree. And it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be super, you know, like seduction in the movie type of sense. It could be, you know, more subtle, but someone is feeling very much so under your spell. We got exclusive, and we got multifaceted connection. So there could be other elements to this connection that you have with this person, with it being multifaceted. This could be someone that you're meeting for a purpose. This could be someone that Spirit has led you to. But it feels like you've kind of taken the reins to a degree, or this person is, you know, just feeling that, because they're feeling like you are pulling them in. They can't resist. They're weakening their defenses. Their defenses are definitely lowering when it comes to you. But they are looking for exclusivity, which is cool. So this person, it does seem to be a serious person. Someone coming through with serious intentions for you, group 1. Ooh. Ooh. You know what, group 1? Honestly, this may be someone that you were chasing before, but as soon as you get that validation that they like you back, you may be just splitting out of there, dipping off on them. We have thought they had you, and next level here. So maybe this is someone you were chasing in the past, but you have released them, let it fizzle out. You've released the connection. You've kind of moved on to other areas in your life, or maybe even another person. Ooh. But yeah, there could be something like that going on, because with thought they had you, this person thought that you were someone that would seal the deal, like even yourself. They saw you as someone who's confident, has no issue starting conversation, making conversation, getting to know people. You don't come across as very scared or fearful. You come across as someone who knows what you want and you'll go get it. Why play games when you don't have to? But as soon as this person is like making a move on you, as soon as this person wants you, you seem to be like cold, stone face, closed off, wall up with this person. So, like I said, I feel like this for a lot of you is someone that you were chasing, but you've kind of cooled off on, and now they're returning. Like now they're chasing you. The runner chaser dynamic is flipped. Or maybe it's more to do with you being in this next level or having had gone through some sort of level up. That's just causing you to see your priorities differently or this person differently. It's like maybe you want something different out of life or you want something different out of a partner. So maybe that's where the lack of interest is now, because it's like art of seduction coming out right away. Honestly, group one, you may be just a walking love spell. That may be your energy. A lot of people may feel seduced by you. Maybe it's in the etymology of your name. Maybe it's in your energy, maybe it really truly isn't intentional. But a lot of people find you beautiful. A lot of people find you attractive, and your energy is very magnetic over people. So if it isn't intentional, you may want to do some work on yourself. I always do work on myself so that I can keep myself from doing things that attract energy that I don't want and keep the things that I do want coming in. But when you have a very powerful magnetic energy like that, it's important that you program that energy towards things that you do want. So it's just not like a vacuum to anything that wants to be in your energy already. We have the asking around here. So this person is trying to figure out how to contact you. If you're in the same friend group as this person, they've definitely asked people about you, trying to see like, okay, are you single? Are you in a relationship? What's going on with group one? What's their relationship status? Are they available? Where do they usually hang out? Don't be surprised if you start seeing someone that you've been chasing in the past or that you always wanted at a previous point showing up at the places that you frequent, because this could definitely be that energy. On the card, they're at the gym. So this could be like if this is a gym crush situation, or even like a coworker someone where you have a shared space with them. They could be asking coworkers or other people at the gym like, okay, what's up with group one? What do they have going on? Are they available? Trying to collect information about you. Let's see what they want. Spirit for group one. What does this person want with group one? What are their intentions? Okay, we have the sun, the key, and the anchor. So they're trying to lock it down, okay? They're trying to lock it down. They're trying to make it happen. They're trying to see what's up. The sun, it says success, victory, happiness, truth. It says truth on there. Warmth and positive outcome. So it looks like they do want something that's positive. I'm not picking up on an energy of them playing games or them not being serious. From the looks of it with the sun card, they really do want something that they can be proud of. They want a W, they want to win, they want a victory. We got the key. It says unlocking, answer, destiny, openness, solution, and fulfillment. So they feel like your wish fulfillment to a degree. They feel like they could be fulfilled with you. I feel like they've observed you long enough. They've gotten to know you long enough. For some of you, this dynamic may have gone on for a long time. So yeah, they very much so know you, and they are sure that this is what they want. And I'm just feeling this switching of energy where it's like now they're chasing you, whereas maybe you weren't chasing before, but you were investing more than they were, or more than, you would usually with them. And then we have the anchor. And it says work, profession, settling down, durability, stability, and long lasting. So they want a long lasting relationship. They're trying to lock it down. And they want to see with that destiny energy that came up on the key, like, okay, why did spirit align us? Why did I meet group one? They're trying to figure that out. So they want to give it a full try. They want to go for it. They want to lock it down. This person wants a relationship. We got the rider that came out. It says energy, passion, speed, activity, news, and messages. So I feel like once they reach out, it'll be very clear. It'll be very like no question about it. They're going to reach out. They're going to send you a message. It's going to be straightforward. It's not like, oh, I have to, spend more time reading into what they're about, or I have to pull it out of them. No, once they know, they know. And once they set their mind, like, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is who I'm pursuing, this is what I'm going for, they commit to that and they go all the way. So that's what they're trying to do here. They're trying to go all the way. One more, Spirit. What do they want from this? What are their intentions? What do we need to know for this with group 1? We have the dog that has come out. It says friendship, allies, loyalty, trustworthy support, and obedience. Ooh, okay. So you may be taming an F-boy, an F-girl, or someone who would say, like, you know, how people use dog as slang, like talking about an F-boy, a F-girl. You could be taming them, okay? Now, what in the Wattpad is going on? Not you taming the mafia man, because it feels like that. It's like you're taming the person that is usually more desired, wild, crazy, you know, the person that multiple people want. And that's the second card that came out, talking about like trustworthiness and truth. So I do feel like they're going to be communicating in a very clear way. Spirit, are they communicating? How is this going to go? What actions are they taking towards group 1? How are they making this happen? How are they bringing it all together? Because what I see is like clear communication. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Swords is about communication. So the Knight should not be in reverse. So that's what I'm saying. You can't hide from me. I'm going to see what you're really doing here. Okay. They may feel a little scared, not going to lie. We got the Ten of Wands that just came up. So, woo. You guys may have RBF. You may be cold to them. Oh, we got the Empress showing up reverse. It seems like you've turned into a complete ice queen with them. It seems like you've given up on them, honestly. And with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's almost like, I don't want you to pursue me. I don't want to make this happen. And they can feel that. They can feel your energy, group 1. So this is someone that thought they had you. And yeah, this is reigning true from the very first deck. Like, you're on a new level. Okay, I mean, so Spirit, is group 1 even open to this person coming through? Is group 1 going to shut them down? Or are they perceptive to seeing how things grow? Like, do they just want them to work for it? How is group 1 feeling? Oh, you know what? I actually pulled the perfect deck to see this too. So I'm going to use that one next. We got the Hangman reverse. So you're putting up a fight. You're not exactly open to this Ooh, wow. I was like, you're given like, you know, Ice Queen energy, which would be like the Queen of Swords in tarot. And we got the Queen of Swords showing up reverse. So you're like, no, I'm not an Ice Queen. I'm not being mean to them. I'm not icing them out, but I am genuinely disinterested or they genuinely need to work for it. We got the Lovers in reverse. So this is like a soulmate denial on your end. Like, you know what? I don't feel like this person is my soulmate. That's how your energy is coming through. Hangman reverse, it's giving very much so Lilith. When they tried to lay her down like Eve in the garden, and she was like, that don't work for me. They're going to have to work for, like, no ma'am, no ma'am. Like, I am a conscious being. We're co-creating here. It's not just going to be you lay down, roll over, when I'm ready, you can have me. No ma'am. So you're in your Lilith right now, or y'all let me know what the male equivalent would be. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But it's giving that kind of energy. We got the Empress in reverse and the Ace of Wands reverse. So it's giving kind of like, no, I'm not just the goody two-shoes, good girl, good boy, princess. Like, this isn't that. They're going to have to work for it at a minimum. But the majority of you, honestly, this just looks like you've lost hope in this person. And it feels like you don't want to hear from them. That's not the case for everyone. Everyone's going to feel differently depending on their situation. But the majority of you seem to be closed off to this person, or feel like you've gotten a revelation that this is not your person. So it's kind of like, why allow them to pursue me? Why try with this person? Why keep myself open for them when I know I don't want them, or when I don't feel like they're capable of giving me what I need? So yeah, it's giving Lilith. It's giving Lilith for sure here. But in a weirdly, it's like unbothered. it's giving Lilith in the most Virgo way possible, like unbothered AF, but you're gonna hear my message at the end of the day. You're gonna see through my actions how I'm feeling, but am I gonna go back and forth with you? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, we have the Strength card reversed. A lot of major arcana coming up, but in a way that feels like it's so validating. Like, it feels so validating to have this person kind of on their knees begging, you know, groveling, a little grovel action. Okay, the book talk girls are gonna love this because they're gonna do it just like they did in that story. But I'm like, I can't tell. Is it a game, or are you eventually gonna say yes? We got the Six of Cups and the King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Page of Cups in reverse. So you're on the fence. It's just not a sure thing. And again, it is a pick a card, so there's multiple people, you know, in the pile that I'm reading for, but the majority of you are just on the fence, and that's the best way to explain it. Two of Wands. King of Pentacles, they're going to have to put in the work and really invest and show you that they're worthy of you. It's a non-negotiable. That's just on period. And with the Six of Cups, that's actually an energy, you know, of the past. That's an energy of a past love, being open to a past love and rekindling with a past love. So it's like, all right, maybe you just have to peel back the layers with group one. Maybe you guys put up a tough front, but really it's like, I do want to be happy. And if that's with this person, cool, but I've just lost faith. It's more like that. And we have the Strength card in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. So if they invest, if they show up properly, if they prove to be your person, you will be with them. But that's kind of where it feels like you're at, group one. Like, if they're my person, then they're my person. And of course, I'll surrender because they're my person. But if they just prove to be someone who's like, I have a insane chemistry with, but we don't have any like foundational equal energy where we can like really have something sustainable, I feel like you guys will end up passing. I feel like you'll end up passing on them. Page of Cups in reverse with the Strength card in reverse. They can't woo you with minimal effort or little games anymore. Oh, we have Taking a Chance. This is the deck I was talking about. That's perfect to see what you'll do in this situation. And we do have Taking a Chance that came out right away. So, and At Peace. Okay. So you're at peace. Again, unbothered. It's like, I'm at peace with the situation and where things are and how things are. But if they really do pursue me and they prove that they really want this, they want to, this is where they want to be, this is what they want, I will let them prove that. If they, honest to goodness, show up in this energy where they're being truthful, where they're being loyal, where they really want to settle down, create something long-lasting, they want to have stability, and they're putting energy into the situation, if they really do show up like that and it's consistent, okay, I'll let them in. But I feel like they really showed their behind when they thought they had you. They really showed you some of the depths of their shadow. Not their worst, I really don't feel like, not their worst, but you got a snapshot of that and it's like, you know what? I really do think I'm cool on that. Even though I'm attracted to them, we have a good connection and I want this or wanted this. You've gone up to the next level. So there's multiple people in your energy right now. I'm surprised nobody else came up. But there's multiple, you know, people in your energy and it's like, listen, especially as you level up, the options just kind of get better and better. You're also really linked up with the universe right now. We got angelic guidance here. So if you're someone who could be very indecisive, you can, you know, kind of struggle to feel like, you know, you're making the right decision. Your angels are present. Your ancestors, your spiritual team, they are present and they're helping you through this with angelic guidance. So just know that they're there and they're supporting you for sure. But we have enchantment and settling differences. This person is obsessed with you. It's like night and day. And that could be like kind of pissing you off a little bit as well. Like to see like, wow, if they wanted to, they really would have, because the amount of energy and time and effort and money and resources that they spend into investing now versus later, it's like, wow, They really could have been doing this the whole time and they chose not to. And it just takes you 2 steps back. So try not to think about it, group one. If you're going to let them, woo you, try not to even think about that, because going down that road, that doesn't serve anyone. It just makes you more mad. So it's like, all right, you know what? Let's at least try not to do that, because I could totally, that is 1,000% valid. Nice. We got intense healing. You may be spending more time in the sun, even in your house, because it's winter. Like for a lot of people, it's winter where I am for sure. And you may be like spending time, if you have like a slider door in your house that lets in a lot of sunlight, or a window, you may be reading in that window. I'm just seeing some intense healing happening. And for some of you, it's sun therapy. For some of you, it's journaling. Healing that's happening in time. They do say time heals all, and that's so true. A lot of things end up seeming insignificant after some time. So I do see you going through some intense healing. Yeah, we got under your spell. I'm saying, like, this person is under your spell and you are a walking love spell. So multiple people are under your spell. If you decide not to make it work with this person, this is not the only person you will have as an option. I can just see it all up and through your energy, period. So just know that. They're under your spell, though. They seem to be, the energy is showing up consistently positive for them. So I do think you should give them a chance, group one. Give them a chance, see what they're talking about. Give them at least 3 months, some time to really show you. And we have unexpected surprise. So I feel like you're going to be very pleasantly surprised at what they have to offer and how they're showing up and how much they invest. It's night and day. So for some of you, it may trigger you just a little bit, but just kind of let your eye twitch and be triggered, but keep pushing through, because I really do feel like it will be worth it. I wouldn't tell you it was if it wasn't. Trust. We have the Adventures card. Yeah, I feel like fun is calling, sun is calling. You may be due for a vacation, just as a general message, group one. It feels like the sun misses you. The sun misses harmonizing with your skin. We have adventures and healing chaos. So I do feel like as spring and summer unfolds, the energy is going to get quite positive for you. And I got such a strong download about 2024. Spirit was communicating to me 2024 summer is going to be like 2016 summer. You know how everyone's oddly obsessed with 2016? I've never been in that boat, but I've saw that narrative, and that's a message, a huge download I got the other day. So it's going to be very fun. And it's looking like things are popping off, for you in romance as it warms up. So that is what I got for you. We got healing, chaos, and adventures. I see things getting exciting for you and some healing happening that'll make it even better. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private reading, that is where you can find me. All my other magical offerings are on there as well. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the blue stone and the Rider-Waite, this is your reading. Tapping in. We shall see who will make a move on you next in love. What will happen? What is their love offer? We'll get all the details per usual. Spirit, for group 2 with the blue stone, please show us. For group 2, who will make a move on group 2? We got the confession card that came out right away. So this person is not wasting any type of time. And we also have a walking love spell that came out just after it. So group 2, it seems people are very obsessed with you at this time. It seems like people are very interested in you at this time, very curious about what you have going on in life, what you're all about, trying to get close to you. It seems like you're the new kid on the block in some way. You may have moved, entered a new gym, entered a new job, a new space. You may be going to a new, cafe, a new hangout spot, whatever. You may be a part of a new friend group or like a group of coworkers that go out, something like that. But it does seem like you're exposed to new people, and there's a lot of people in your energy, and it doesn't feel like they have the tea on you. So it very much so feels like this is something new. And everyone's curious, and you're a walking love spell. Typically, like new students or new people, new coworkers have this kind of effect where everyone's kind of looking. Oh, literally, we literally got the new environment card that came out, and look at her at her job. Happy, getting paid well, per. That's a whole nother message for you, group 2. If you're looking for work, you're going to find a new position, and you're going to be making more money, and you're going to be happy, smiling, beaming. So if you're struggling with your coworkers right now, it's that saying, like, the best time to look for a job is when you have one. So go ahead and open yourself up and start to apply, or at least see what's out there. Start to look on, the job sites and whatnot, especially while you already have something. And Spirit is saying this is a lucky time for you to be making more coin and a better, more updated, I just heard, environment. So if you're working at some place that everything's old and it could just make you it can just bring down your mood, I do see improvement with that. So let's see. But new environment, it doesn't have to be a job. Let's see what else we get. Spirit, who's making a move on group 2? I'm telling you, group 2, you better get on it, because we got the quantum leap card here. A quantum leap is where you're in a whole other universe. A quantum leap is a huge advancement. I was going to say 10K when I was first talking. I was going to say making 10K more, but I'm like, oh no, let me not, let me not get their hopes up too high. But quantum leap is like big. It's big. So yeah, 10K plus. That would be like plus. Quantum leap is usually a whole new lifestyle. So I'm telling you, if you're looking for a new place, if you're looking for a new job, look, and do it now. Do not wait, because you're in an energy where you could have a huge quantum leap right now. Nice. We got the 1. So group 2, one of these people confessing, one of these people under your spell, they're trying to lock it down. They feel like you're the one. You may be looking for the one. That may be specifically even like the verbiage that you use when you're communicating with the universe about what it is that you want. And it's here, hot and ready for you. It is here. The one has entered your life. Ooh, oh my goodness. Like, honestly, it feels like a time where all of the flirtationships, situationships, like, anyone that you've had romantic tension with, it's like they're all bubbling up to the surface, and they're all trying to make it happen at once. So prepare, group 2, because things may get a bit chaotic for you. We have obvious love interest and DTR, determining the relationship. So there is someone who you've had an obvious connection with, someone you've been drawn to, someone who maybe it's like you haven't been interested, or you haven't wanted to, explore things with them romantically, but there's someone in your energy that would be obvious. Like, you would think about them like, yep, I know that's so-and-so. That person that pops into your mind. Yeah, there's an obvious, love interest showing up, and I do see you guys determining the relationship. So if this is someone that you're not interested in, it looks like that chapter is closing. You're going to admit to them, like, even if you have to make an excuse a bit, like, I just don't want to, I don't know, whatever, say what you need to say. You are kind of letting them know, like, yeah, this is probably not going to go on. Or if this is someone that you felt drawn to, and you've wanted them, and you've really wanted, been very open for things to move forward with them, I do see that obvious love interest finally coming to a head and being like, I'm feeling you too. I do want to try this as much as you do. So it's kind of a win-win for you. Because even if you're not interested, it's like, well, at least I can finally communicate that, and I don't have to feel like this person is sweating me, trying to make something happen. We got the exclusive card here. So I see you moving into a relationship. I see you moving into a relationship, group 2, regardless of who you choose. I mean, we got the one in your energy. We have an obvious love interest in your energy. And we have this confession, walking love spell. A lot of people attracted to you, wanting to date you. Spirit for group 2. I hope I haven't been saying group 1. For group 2, what is their love offer? What will happen? What action will they take towards group 2? Yeah, you're in a win-win position. Just know that no matter what. Ooh. There is an ending with someone and a new beginning with someone else. So you're in a win-win position. We have number 8, number 31, and number 1 with the coffin, the sun, and the rider. The coffin, it says ending, loss, sadness, illness, transformation. So there is something ending with someone. And then we have the sun here, which says victory, success, happiness, truth, warmth, and a positive outcome. So even as things are ending, again, you're in a win-win position. Don't let that scare you because you're not hurting at the end of this. It may be bittersweet if anything. I just saw 800 on the camera. It may be bittersweet if anything, but it won't be like sad in the sense that you feel regretful of something or you feel like you're missing out on something. We have the rider here. It says energy, passion, speed, activity, news, and messages. So this is exactly how it's going to play out. People are going to reach out to you. You're going to get a message from this obvious love interest, and you guys are going to determine the relationship over text, over phone call, or they will invite you out and you will determine the relationship at dinner or whatever activity you guys do. And we'll go on from there. Regardless, though, this is a very important time for you right now, group 2. It does feel like a lot of things are beginning and endings. You're in some sort of new environment. And then there's a quantum leap happening here. So I do feel like just a general message for you is that there's a lot of things shifting in your life right now. And be as open as you possibly can to letting it happen because you're going to be exactly where you need to be. This is going to end up a quantum leap and you can't see that now. But once you're on the other end of it, you're going to be so grateful that you surrendered to the process and what was happening. We have the mountain, number 21, and the lily, number 30. The mountain says block, obstacle, delay, enemy, challenge, and stubbornness. So I feel like you've been stuck on this person long enough, or this person has been stuck on you long enough. You haven't known exactly where this is going to go or what you were going to do with this person or vice versa, however it, applies to you. And you guys are figuring that out. The lily says old age, maturity, peace, virtue, wisdom, and retirement. Why do I feel like you're in your retirement era when it comes to chasing people, or you're in your retirement era when it comes to waiting? It's like, all right, I'm done. I've waited long enough. And if it's not heck yeah, it's a no for me. So if people aren't completely confident and they're word salading me, they're confusing me, making me feel like I still don't know what we are or what's going on, I'm just going to end it. That's exactly your energy. Wow, we got the woman, number 29, the bear, and the garden. So you're feeling very fulfilled. You're feeling like there's so many people in my energy who I could start a life with. And the woman card, it says a woman, wife, the questioner herself, a female querent, and femininity on there. So you may be in your like soft girl era, or your era where you're ready to be a wife or to take that next step, like you're ready to be in a committed relationship. Also, this could be talking about your femininity, your feminine energy, resting in your feminine versus having to be such a hard worker or a performer all the time, the person that always organizes things and making sure it's together and keeps the relationship together. It's like, okay, what happens if I let it fall apart? Does it fall apart? If it falls apart, now why would I want to build a future with that? So I'll let it fall apart and I will fall back and move on. The garden, it does say public, network, group, audience, fame, and outdoors. So this quantum leap could be with someone who's famous for like one of you, two of you, very few of you. But that does talk about, like people talking, people being in your energy. So yeah, the people are watching you. Smile and wave, smile and wave. Like, do not give people the tea, and do not allow yourself to feel embarrassed. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I mean, I feel like people are just gossiping about you and they don't know the truth, which is why they have to gossip and make up stories anyway. So leave them to it. You can't control folks' imagination. I wouldn't try to. And then we have the bear. It says power, boss, courage, leadership, finances, and protection. So you're spiritually protected. This is also giving me strong 8 energy. You may be seeing 888, 808, different combinations with 8 in it. But yeah, it's like you don't feel bad about this. This is a positive thing for you. And ultimately, you're happy with these changes that you're choosing. So if I had to say, I would say that this obvious love interest, they may not make it. I'm going to pull on each of them. Spirit, what's going to happen with obvious love interest? Because I see you becoming exclusive with someone, but I want to make sure that, like, who this is. We have the Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. Ace of Swords, bottom of the deck. I feel like you're going to cut them off. I feel like you're going to cut them off because they're still just on the same BS. Like Page of Pentacles, they're acting like they don't know you. Like if you've known this person for months or for years, for some of you, it's like whatever they're offering just seems so petty. Like, what? We've already done that, or that doesn't make sense for what we're trying to do. Like, say you've known this person for 2 years. There's been flirtation, etc., etc. It's like, all right, why don't you come to this event with me? And it's like, we've already been at events together. How about we go on a date? It's like, just that alone is enough for you to be like, no, I can't. Chariot in reverse. Like, whatever the obvious love interest has to offer isn't enough. And for some of you, you've been letting this person kind of date you, and you've been trying so hard to feel the feels, but you just don't got it for them. So that's likely coming to an end. Spirit, what will happen here? Yeah, we got the Page of Wands. Like, it just kind of feels like whatever they're offering, you're past that. And then we have the Lovers card here. So your goal right now is to align yourself with the person that is truly for you, with someone who deserves you, and someone who's offering you a real full-on relationship. And they're either not doing that, or they're not doing it quick enough, or you don't feel like this is your person. 9 of Cups, in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I don't feel like they have the ability to give you what you're looking for. What can you tell us about the one? What can you tell us about the one quantum leap and exclusive? 8 of Wands, quantum leap energy, very quick, fast moving energy. You're moving forward rather quickly. So Spirit is telling me with the King of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you're aligning with the one through some sort of like rapid change. This could be a change that comes from outside of you. This could be a change that has something to do with your astrology chart. This could be a change that has something to do with a move you make. So like, for an example, a change with your astrology chart. So for me personally, in my chart, Pluto is conjunct Jupiter in my first house. So the first house is the house of self, your physical appearance. It rules a few things, but for an example, when I want a big change in my life, I'll do something kind of drastic with my look. So I've cut my bangs off, had bangs for a year. I've made huge aesthetic changes, and it always has a ripple effect on my life. So you can, your chart, your astrology chart is there to help you, and you can also reverse engineer it. And instead of saying like, okay, how does it influence me? You can influence change coming in by embodying whatever is going to trip those changes in your chart. So this could be like a big change that you make that you see according to something going on in your chart. The main energy I get though is King of Wands reverse. Like this isn't a relationship that's coming together through this person just kind of like randomly meeting you and pursuing you. You're meeting this person as the result of some major Eight of Wands change or move that occurs in your life outside of you. Like, so it could be a tower moment, or it could be a loss of a job or a relocation. It doesn't have to be a loss though. It could be something that happens kind of outside of you, something that you didn't necessarily choose though. Or it could be something that you do intentionally, but we got the Knight of Cups. Once you guys meet, they're taking action towards you. No problem with that. They're kind of courting you. Knight of Cups is really charming too. Really charming and almost like traditional as well. Like, let me take you on a date. Let me pull out the chair. Let me pay. Let me treat you. Let me pick you up. Like the works. But this doesn't come until some change comes. So I'm not necessarily saying that you have to go out of your way to make some major change. For some of you, yeah, we got the World card. So it's likely already on your path or gonna happen. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit is saying, don't worry about this. Perfect. We got the Judgment card that came through as well. Spirit is like, don't worry about making it happen. Let me make it happen. Rest your pretty little head. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I don't need you out here working, doing the most, manifesting, going hard. I just need you to be present in the moment so that you can follow through on the changes that I am inciting in your life. So again, when things start to shift and happen, don't panic. It's for the better. Try to release and surrender as best as you can. It's easier said than done, but try to, because these changes are going to be leading you to a quantum leap. I feel like I see a lot more money and opportunity and powerful people, powerful connections in your life coming in. And then also love on top of that. So it's just kind of like a win, win, win. So once this person is in your life, they will take action towards you. Knight of Cups that we had before at the bottom of the deck. And with the World card and the Judgment card, this will likely happen naturally. So I just feel like a breath of relief with that. Like, yeah, no more super hard work needed. I'm not expecting very much from you. Spirit is very much so like, you just kind of chill and I'll bring this opportunity to you. It'll be easy. It'll be simple. Spirit, what does group 2 need to know? We have vast vistas, so much energy coming in, talking about foreign cultures, traveling, exploring, meeting with someone who may be from a different place than you, or someone who is in that new environment that as of now you may not be in quite yet. Vast vistas. At the bottom of the card, it says expand your horizons. So I'm just getting a strong energy of movement. That could be mind, body, and soul movement, you know, physically. It could even be just going to places outside of your comfort zone versus some big trip or something like that. We have discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. I would say definitely keep up with your meditation. That's going to connect you with the truth, what Spirit is trying to communicate to you. That's going to give you the map quest, like here's where to go, here's where you're being called, and everything you need. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Yellowstone and the Santa Muerte Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see who will make a move on you next. What will happen in this connection? How will things happen? We'll see their love offer as well. Look at all the details per usual, Spirit. For group 3 with the Yellowstone, please show us who will be making a move next on group 3. Ooh. So right away, I'm tapping into the energy of a person who you've been building trust with. That's actually the first card that came out, is building trust. And then we have the wait is over. So this could be vice versa or mutual. This person has needed extra time to trust you. You've needed extra time to trust this person, or you've both needed time to trust each other. But regardless, the wait is over. So it seems like there's been kind of just this, waiting to finally move forward, you know, kind of waiting to see where things go, to date this person, and not even see where things go, but to move into, for me, it feels like exclusivity. So with you guys, there's been tension, there's been flirtation, there's been intense feelings and emotions, attraction involved. And I feel like both of you have really been getting to know each other. Spirit is also showing me like the heart of someone who, Spirit's like showing me a heart, but it looks a bit gray and black in some places, almost like it represents a heart that has been kind of bruised a bit from past experiences. So it genuinely may be something that's like almost a non-negotiable at this point for you to open up to someone. It's like you may have to build trust. Like it may legit be a part of the process that is a non-negotiable. It has to happen for you to take someone seriously, for you to open your heart up to someone. It's like, I really need, solar plexus based connection came out. I really need to know that you're here for the right reasons. I need to know that you're here for me. Your solar plexus is you. It's your soul. It's your being. It's your essence. It's who you really are on a 3D, more surface level. It's like who you are in this world. And with you guys having a solar plexus based connection, it's like, they need to know the real me. So you've needed time to open up and to show them who you really are, and to check their temperature and to see like, okay, how did they take me in this version of myself, and how did they take me in this version of myself? And then, taking things a step further, you've needed to really make sure you guys can get along for an extended period of time. So there's an energy here. We have DTR determining the relationship that came out as well. There's definitely strongly someone in your energy who you've been flirting with or going on dates with, talking to, someone you've been dating, getting to know romantically, someone who's been growing on you, and vice versa, you've been growing on. And it's just a matter of time, baby. It's like, all right, let's do this. Like finally the time is right and the both of you are ready. So we have sprouting connection that did come out. Even though I do feel like this is someone the connection in itself being exclusive or romantic, that part is new. You guys haven't had an official exclusivity conversation yet, or if you did, both parties didn't agree to terms, so you didn't have like an agreement. But you guys are DTR determining the relationship, and you have a sprouting connection, so you're coming to an agreement. So this first person, I don't know why, I just feel like another person will show up. If it's just them, we'll get all the details on them and whatever, but we'll see. But for this person that we have so far, I'm really feeling like you guys, solar plexus based connection, you have a lot of similarities. Usually when you connect with someone on a solar plexus based level, that means your domestic desires match. So this wouldn't be like one person wants to be a rock star and one person wants to live in the burbs, or one person wants to live in the city, one person wants to go off the grid. This is like, we both want to do a homesteading lifestyle. We both want to have a farm. We both want to have this kind of lifestyle. Typically with a solar plexus based connection, you guys like excel in domestic life, in 3D life. So like how you desire to live is usually pretty similar. That's going to be the main signal that this is the person you've been waiting for. And we have your person here. I'm going to pull a couple more cards from this deck, and then I'm going to pull from the tarot if I need to. I just want to make sure that this is talking about this person and not someone else. Ooh, exclusive came out. We were talking about that. All right, let's see. Well, look at this. So we do have receiving a lot of attention, And making the first move that came up, I'm gonna have to clarify like all of these, but making a lot of attention is straightforward. There are other people in your energy right now, and I feel like there's someone waiting in the wings, being respectful. This could be someone you've been getting to know, but you've been transparent and honest with, and you're letting them know that things are getting serious with another person, so they're backing off a little bit, being respectful, giving you the time and space to see where things go. That's just what it feels like. Even if you haven't directly talked to people about what you have going on, the other people in your energy can tell that you have other romantic options or a romantic connection that you're seriously pursuing, and they're giving you the space to do so. They're not intruding on that. So you're receiving a lot of attention right now. You probably got a lot of flirtationships going, a lot of back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Eye communication, like some of you guys are anyways, I'm not going to go too far, but you know, there's been signs, there's been signals that, you know, both parties are interested, and you know, I'm really picking up on some strong solar plexus energy, a lot of attraction. But we have the one, your person, and exclusive. So for you, group 3, I see you moving into exclusivity. So whether that's with this person or whether that's with the next person, if this person blows it, you're moving into an exclusive space here. And we have making the first move that came out as well. So I'm going to clarify this with tarot and see what this is talking about. Spirit, are you suggesting that group 3 makes the first move, or are there other people in group 3's energy making moves on them? It feels like after a while of receiving this energy, this flirtatious energy from people, you kind of just start to open up and allow yourself to be yourself and to do you and to do what you feel. So if you're someone who typically like would never make the first move, I see you coming out of that because you're like liberated. It's like, why wouldn't I? Like, I feel attracted, I feel drawn to this person. Why wouldn't I do what I need to do? We got the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. And then we got the Sun card in reverse. So this is actually giving me X energy. There's someone in your energy, 3 of Swords with the Sun in reverse, that feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you. And even on the 6 of Pentacles, you know, it's the clock. So someone feels like time is up. I do feel like this energy belongs to multiple people. I feel like this is saying that multiple people will be making the first move on you, even an ex that you maybe even made the first move on always, like in the past. When it came to physical activity, you had to make the first move. When it came to communication, you had to make the first move. You had to send the first message. They're now making the first move on you, which is going to feel very different, and it's going to be like a whole new experience. But with the Sun in reverse and 3 of Swords, there's definitely someone who's heartbroken, who's in your energy. And I also feel just like this energy building where people are getting frantic when it comes to you, and they don't want to miss out on an opportunity to have you. So I do see some other people like kind of sporadically, randomly, without very much thought, just trying to take whatever action that they can towards you. So don't be surprised if people literally start tripping over themselves in their presence. They start stuttering, you know, and kind of losing their cool and allowing the cracks to show, because people are getting very uncomfortable with you having a lot of options, with you receiving a lot of attention. It's making people who had flirtationships with you before but kind of seemed unbothered, it's making them feel like, I need to do something now. Spirit, the one and your person, is this the same person we've been reading on? Or is this yet another connection coming through? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the 7 of Wands reverse. This is someone you have not met. This is someone you have no interaction with. Hermit in reverse, like we haven't even touched each other. We haven't met. 7 of Wands in reverse, there hasn't been any investment yet. And with the 5 of Wands in reverse, I don't even feel like you've met them. Like this isn't even one of the masses that are kind of freaking out to do with you. This is like someone you have zero connection with at this point. So, oh my goodness, the one, your person, that's not the person making the very next move on you. The person making the very next move on you is going to be this person you've been building trust with. But, oh, the plot thickens. The plot thickens because there's another energy here, and I mean, your person, the one, who would pass up on that? So this person in your energy, all these people, honestly, in your energy, they have some fierce competition. If they're not taking action, they're going to get run over. They're going to get moved out of the way because your person is closing in on you energetically. Like, you may start to dream about them, especially if you have strong spiritual gifts or strong spiritual activity that you'll experience. Yeah, whatever way the universe communicates with you, you're going to start to get messages about the one, about your person coming through. And that may be what you're manifesting at this time. You may be manifesting the one. Spirit, what will happen? What will happen for group 3? We have making a connection. So you're happy. Look at you. Okay, you're like, yes, sir. Give me all the love offers. Give me all the attention. Give me all the flirtation, the romantic, I want to be wooed. Like, you're into it. We have relationship offer. You are getting an official relationship offer. Like I was saying in the very beginning of the reading, I see you, group 3, moving into a era of exclusivity. You're about to be in a relationship. Your next, I'm telling you, like, however it plays out for you personally, I don't want to say like your next person because this is already complicated and I have to kind of clarify what will happen. I'm like, okay, is this an equally as good connection? Like, who will you choose? Because like the one, your person, that's like usually the creme of the creme. Like, that's like the person you would want to be with no matter what. But we gotta see, like, we have investigation at the bottom of the card, or bottom of the deck. So I feel like your curiosity is really not allowing you to move on from this person that you've been building interest with for so long without giving it a full effort, without really trying and seeing like, okay, is this my person? Is this going to work between us? Are we going to make it happen? But we do have choosy here, okay? So, wow, group 3. You're keeping your options open, like regardless of you building trust with someone and finally being ready, you're still being choosy. We have the shift card at the bottom of the deck too. So it seems like you've gone through some sort of shift or this experience is causing you to shift, which I see that happen all the time. It's like, soon as that person that you've always wanted gives you their full self, their validation, something really does switch within you sometimes where it's like, do I even like them like that? You're looking at them and all of a sudden they're just way less cool and way less attractive. And it's like, do I even want this? And you kind of become blah about it or even start to feel like, you know what? I don't feel like I want this. So we shall see how it happens for you, group 3. But it's looking like now that this person finally trusts you, the wait is over, you have a sprouting connection with this person, receiving a lot of attention is making you feel like I want to open myself up to other options, or it's just showing you a whole new world. Like, you know what? I really don't have to settle. So you're being choosy. We have a look at your chart / transits and unexpected surprise. Listen, I'm going to suss it out, okay? One thing about me, I got to have every last drop of the tea. I don't leave any crumbs left behind. So I really want to see, because I'm so curious, like, okay, how is this going to go down then? Are you going to pursue a relationship with them? And then what happens? And then how does your person factor in? When are they coming in? So we have unexpected surprise. As you've been building with this other person that you've really grown a connection with, you have a transit happening that's coming up soon that is heavily going to affect your love life. It could be Jupiter in your 7th house. I know that transit specifically. What is it? I actually have it right now. Personally, my phone is off. Otherwise, I would look and tell you exactly what it is. But I have Jupiter activating my 7th house right now, and they say that's like the soulmate transit, one of the transits transits that are said to bring in your soulmate or the person that you'll marry, etc. But there's so many transits that can bring that. I would say anything to do with the 5th house, the 7th house is going to be highly likely to bring in new lovers. But I wish I had my phone on so I could, tell you exactly what transit it is that I have going on. So you can look to see if you have that, but just look at your chart, just look at your chart. And you can see, like, there's so many different apps. There's the Pattern app. I like Time Passages. It's a bit more descriptive, and Pattern app doesn't show you all your transits. It just shows you, like, the ones that they see as important, but it can still be useful. But guarantee you got something going on astrologically that's bringing in some sort of unsuspected surprise. So maybe you even have, like, Uranus in your 7th or your 5th. 4th too, because the 4th house rules like the home. So it can oftentimes rule like a sign of you moving in with a new partner or starting a new life in a way. So just look at your chart and see, maybe it's a good time to get like a reading. I don't offer that personally, astrology readings, but look into that. We have a lot in common here. So regardless, these connections that you're making, you're really liking people, you have multiple good options. And that's the thing that's so tricky, because not every connection is sent directly from the universe, but that doesn't mean that it's not significant. You guys took the time to really build trust and get to know each other, and things are finally moving forward. And regardless of that, there's the universe's time. And the universe has someone, an unexpected surprise coming in, and you have a lot in common with that person, but I also feel like you have a lot in common with this person. So that's the tricky thing. Like in this life, it's like, spirit will connect you with someone, but it could be right in the midst of you already in a connection. Spirit, who are they going to choose? What's going to happen? How is this going to happen? We have the Temperance card and then the Lovers in reverse. So you're actually putting any new connection on pause until you figure out you're a loyal type of person. It is what it is. And I also feel like with the Lovers being in reverse, the Lovers represents like spirit guiding someone, universal forces. It represents a higher power having a role in a romantic connection. It's not just like, oh, 2 of Cups, we have a soulmate union, we resonate with each other, that kind of thing. It's more like, okay, spirit is specifically placing you with this person. So with Temperance and the Lovers in reverse, I do feel like spirit is holding off on placing any connection into your life that is really big and significant until you figure this out with this person, determine the relationship, see things through, have exclusivity, and either break up and then spirit will send you this person, or be together and then spirit will assign this person to someone else, kind of thing. Like, I feel like spirit wants to give you a full shot to see everything through without having to miss out on anything. Like, spirit's like, okay, if you decide you don't want to be with this person, and also I would say communicate that. If you do decide I don't want to be with this person, you can speak out loud, you can meditate, you can write a letter, dear universe, please send me the next person. I'm done with this person. I'm fully done. Block them from my life, whatever. Communicate with spirit what you're doing, and that'll keep everything rolling without, pause and delay. We got the 10 of Cups, baby. That's win-win energy. Group 3, I see you in a committed romantic relationship. You're moving into exclusivity. You're going to be in a committed relationship. How will things work out? Honestly, because I keep trying, I'm telling you, I don't leave a drop of tea. And I really want to know, like, okay, are they going to be with this person or not? But because this is a general reading with multiple people's energies we're picking up on, it's going to be different. You'll see. Spirit's going to hold this person off until you figure things out. If you figure things out in a week, boom. The week after that, your boo could be here. Divinely guided connection could be here. But how exactly it'll play out will vary from person to person. Just know, World card, you're in a win-win position. And yeah, we got the King of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Cups in reverse. Everything is on pause until you know, world card, what you're doing and how you're moving forward until you have that cycle completion, until you figure things out. So Spirit is really kind of holding it down for you behind the scenes and making sure that you don't have to choose someone, making sure that you can experience what everyone has to offer and then pick like what's the very best thing for you. So truly a win-win. That is what I have for you, Group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the Green Stone and the Mermaid Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see who will make a move on you next in love. What will happen? What is their love offer? We'll get all of those details, Group 4. With the Green Stone Spirit, please show us for Group 4. Who will make a move on Group 4 next in love? Ooh. Okay, so you're saying, I need someone who communicates, hunty, okay? First two cards we got, first of all, we got bees to honey. So just know you're in a very attractive energy right now. Coming across almost like the queen bee, someone who's very much so in control, someone who has respect for themselves, and you're attracting a colony of followers, a group of worshipers. It feels like a lot of people in your energy, so I wouldn't be surprised to get something else that came out that hints at that, because it does seem like you're in quite the attractive energy and you're piquing people's interest. You got them interested. You got people's attention right now. But regardless of all of that, we got throat chakra based connection. So Group 4, you're in a space where it's like, all right, if you want me, come get me. And if you want me, communicate that. You know, if that's really what it is, if I am on your heart, I will see that reflected in your actions. So I feel like you're kind of closed off to the subliminal communication at this time. It feels like, especially with getting more attention, you feel much more comfortable being a little more icy, a little more cold in your energy, where it's like, okay, some things that I would have accepted in the past, I no longer accept. So like subliminal communication, subliminal flirtation, that may have gotten people quite a long way with you in the past, but as of now, it's like, I got a few other options. People are making it clear, you know, that they're interested. This seems to be my season, so I'm going to let myself let that go, and I'm going to let go of the little flirtationships where people aren't really showing me very much, and I'm opening myself up to the people who like really want me, who really want this, who are in it to win it. And we have making it official. So Group 4, it does seem like you will be making it official with someone in the very near future. Spirit for Group 4. Who will make a move? Yep, there it is. I knew I was going to get something like that. We literally got receiving a lot of attention. I was saying, I wouldn't be surprised if we were to get something that would confirm that there are other people in your energy at this time. And here it is. We got receiving a lot of attention. So a lot of people are curious about you. And I'm hearing specifically trying to get a statement. So you may find that friends, family, even like, you know, people who are just acquaintances, like coworkers and whatnot, it seems like they're trying to slyly get you to communicate what you have going on in love. So don't be surprised if you have a coworker you're not even that close with, or like, you know, some sort of acquaintance in your energy, someone who has access to you. Don't be surprised if they like ask you some kind of not out of pocket question, but just like a question that seems a little personal or seems like they're prying a little bit, because I'm definitely getting that. That's what I specifically heard when I read receiving a lot of attention, trying to get a statement, like a literal reporter with a mic. It's like people are trying to get you to make an official statement like, this is what I'm doing, or this is who I'm dating, or this is where I'm at. And I feel like people just want to know, okay, how can I slide in on Group 4? Like, are they available? What way do I need to come at this? I feel like it's coming through in that kind of way where it's like, okay, people don't want to get shut down. So they're trying to, you know, figure things out with you, trying to figure out what you're doing. We have friends to lovers. So there is someone in your energy who is a friend who's going to be shooting their shot soon, trying to make things romantic here after there's just been a friendship or an acquaintanceship. It's like, okay, when we first met, it was under the pretense of us being friends or part of the same friend group or we work together, da 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 da, or, you know, this, that. But now I'm feeling you. I like you romantically. Ugh, we love to see it. Confession. What better energy than to have someone just literally not beat around the bush and come out with it? And that's exactly what we have here with confession. So you are in a very favorable position, group 4, because I'm not seeing you have to do the most and work for it. I see someone making a confession to you. And I would say there's at least 3 people in your energy. There's this friends to lovers. There's this confession, the person that's making the official confession. And then with receiving a lot of attention, it's like there's a few other stragglers in your energy. I mean, Bees to Honey is the first card that came out for you. So, and the thing about Bees to Honey though, is that these are helpful people or compatible people. You know, if you're not a good bee, you get kicked out the colony. I even saw a video that someone posted to Reels from TikTok the other day, and it was like showing this bee, he got kicked out of the colony. Like they literally picked him up and kicked him out. So listen, if they're not useful, they got to get they got to get on. They gotta go. And it was something like, soon as it turns to winter or fall, you know, the bees start getting kicked out. I'm like, what? This is insane. And we think we have it hard. Okay, Spirit, for group 4. So what will happen here? What will happen? How will things play out? Wow. Ooh, I just love this energy. I'm so happy for you. We got shift. I love this because that means that there is a visual shift that's happening. You can feel it. You can see it. Things are shifting into your favor. Group 4. So all of this may really kind of feel and seem unlike you. You may be the kind of person that wouldn't at all, you know, kind of cut someone off just because they're not saying it all the way. Like you could be so used to kind of helping people along and helping them articulate their feelings and pursue what it is that they want. But right now you're not in that energy. I don't feel like, moving forward, I don't feel like you're going to go back to that. I feel like this time in your life, you'll look back at it and you'll look on it as an era, the beginning of an era, or the ending of a different era, the era that you're currently in. Like you're going to look back on this like, wow, I didn't know how much was coming towards me. I didn't know how much was shifting and changing at that time, but so much ended up happening, way more than I could anticipate if I would have tried to guess before. So we have showing interest in moving forward. It's just so exciting. Like there's multiple people in your energy that are showing interest, romantically interested, wanting to talk to you, get close to you, see what you're all about, flirt with you, date you. And it seems like the people who actually make it to the next phase where they can say that you guys have dated are going to be the people who come out with it, say it with their chest, okay? The people who make the confession, it seems like those are the people who are getting, you know, they say like closed mouths don't get fed. That's how it works. In the animal kingdom, you may have a really close relationship with animals. I just heard there's a pet that loves you. Someone has a pet that really loves them. The pet may be sitting with you right now, or you may have like a camera where even when you're at work, you can see your pets at home. You may always have wanted to start your own farm. I'm getting a strong energy of animals and even insects coming through. You know, we had bees and I'm now seeing moths and butterflies, but I'm seeing we got the fish on this card here, got the dog on this card here. That may be one of the ways that spirit will communicate to you. So when you get messages, a lot of time it comes through like a totem animal. You may see a frog, you may see a rabbit, you know, something like that. Strong energy of animals around you. You may have taken in animals when you were younger. You may do I forget what they call it, but it's basically when you do kind of like a halfway house situation for animals though, when they're up for adoption, but they haven't been adopted yet sometimes, or when they're in recovery and they need special care. Those are times where you'll have like someone who does, I forget what it's called, but who takes care of the animals until they get adopted. You may have done that before or wanted to. Yeah, we have unusual and unlike you. So moving forward, your energy is definitely shifting. Like we already had shift that came up before, but now we got the additional confirmation with unusual / unlike you. So what you're experiencing now and in the near future is really going to be out of what you've typically experienced, and who you've been feels more fitting. Like the way that you fit into all of this is very different. You may have never really been comfortable embodying like that main character energy. Maybe it just felt like kind of narcissistic adjacent to you. So you've never allowed yourself to kind of like really resonate with that. But I do see you living your main character life, okay? I do see you moving towards commitment, moving towards an official relationship. You got a lot of people showing interest, and you're moving in a way that you don't usually. Like you're moving in a way where you're allowing people, multiple people in your energy at once. Spirit. So what will happen? How are things going down for group 4? We got the 3 of Swords, ironically crossed by the 2 of Cups. Wow. 3 of Swords, someone is getting heartbroken. It's not you. But again, it was crossed by the 2 of Cups, a soulmate connection. So someone is missing out on an opportunity to be with you because you're just simply making a stronger connection. So you got your eye on the prize. You're in it to win it. I wouldn't feel bad about it. It's going to feel bad because I feel like you'll be able to see that this person, whoever you're denying, multiple people are visibly upset and kind of disturbed by their time in the villa coming to a close, but you get what you give. And if it's meant to be, it will be. So if they're meant to be the one, then they will, be the one in the future. But I do see you committing to someone. It's not taking you very long either. And I feel like that's because the person that you're moving into a commitment with is offering you so much without hassle. It's like you're being offered an official commitment, an official relationship, move in with me, like so much. Like this person is really coming through. I'm also seeing provision. So this person can be providing for you in some way, whatever way you need it, mind, body, and soul, physically, financially. Maybe you ain't have no one that gave you that, that D down special. You're getting that D down special group for it to the point where you're never going to leave. Okay. Or if it's financially you've been struggling, this person is coming in and they're offering you what they have in this life. Like they're supporting you. They're not just like, oh, dang, you're going through it. That sucks. Well, you be easy. It's like, no, they're going into action-oriented mode and they're actually helping you. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. There is an end of a struggle coming. Say your thing is you've never been emotionally supported. You're going to be emotionally supported. So it's like, it's a no-brainer for you. There is something really, really good that you get from your next partner. And it feels, sacral chakra based. It does feel physical, but it's not going to be for everyone. Like for some of you, your ex may have had that great, that meow, meow, pow, pow. Okay. That puts you to sleep. That's super grip. But, the emotional connection wasn't there. I do see you getting what you need. And this connection moving forward. Oh, we got the Devil card. Let's see what else we got. We got the 9 of Wands reversed, the Queen of Wands, and the Devil. Ace of Cups in reverse. This doesn't feel good to you. You know what I see? I see you being on the other side of the spectrum and even gaining empathy for someone that you've dated that you may have villainized before because of the position that you've now been put in. Being in this position where you have multiple people that want you and it feels like you're leading certain people on or you're disappointing people because you have multiple good options. It's making you understand what it feels like to be trapped, or not trapped, but stuck between 2 options, liking 2 different people. And I feel like you're going to forgive your ex to a degree, or someone who may have had you waiting forever now that you're in this position going through it. The shoe is on the other foot, and Ace of Cups reverse and the Devil card, I don't feel too good. You definitely feel like a villain, and it's like, dang, King of Pentacles. This is what it feels like to be highly sought after. This is what it feels like to have a great option in your life. And to choose that person, it can mean that another connection or someone who really likes you or someone who's 1,000% worthy misses out. So this is going to be a very weird experience in that sense. You're going to have kind of this like world card 10-10 moment where it feels like everything everywhere all at once. Like, whoa, I'm seeing like alternate realities and different timelines that I could end up on. So I choose, but I'm choosing this one. And it's like, I can see through all these portals, all these doors. You may be constantly seeing 1111. And I'm walking into one of them, but I can see all of them in front of me, and it's just weird. It's trippy. But we have the 9 of Wands in reverse, so burdens being taken off your shoulder, 8 of Wands, and another confirmation as far as timing that 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Things are moving very, very, very fast. There's a volcano erupting under the water that's shooting up all of these wands, and it's like, okay, the volcano represents essentially outside forces, also time, Mother Nature, you know, things kind of bubbling up, coming to a head, and it is what it is, you know, like you're in a win-win favorable position, but not everybody else. So let's keep going. Let's see, Spirit, what will happen here? Oh, we have card number 22 and card number 12. We have crossroad and birds. You may be seeing different combinations of 2s and 1s at this time as well. I'm also seeing 202. You may be seeing 0s in there as well. Crossroad, it says choice, multiple, hesitation, decision, tolerance, and separation. So, of course, there's a separation that will be happening because with that Devil card and King of Pentacles, you're moving forward with someone, so someone else is getting denied. But there is some hesitation. This isn't easy for you. We have birds. It says gossip, a small problem, excitement, anxiety, restlessness, and chatter. So yeah, people are talking about you. People are talking about what you have going on. Interestingly enough, I just felt a strong wave of family gossiping. So that's very interesting. I'm so annoyed. Your family may be hating on you. They may be like, oh, you know, they think they hot now. Like they may see you constantly leaving the house, going on dates. That's why you got to move the moment you can. Just get up out of there, man. Get out of there. Like it's worth it. But this could be coworkers. This could be, honestly, there's so many people that are in your energy. You're receiving a lot of attention. Some of it is wanted. Some of it is unwanted. Some of it is from friends and acquaintances that can see what you have going on and they're just gossiping kind of harmlessly. But some of it is, you know, family or people who feel away. And some of it is, you know, the people who have your person on their mind. So you're getting attention from people who are also getting attention from other people. And they see their person or the person that they want giving you attention. So there's a lot of gossip and chatter. A lot of people are watching what you're doing. Some people are watching what you're about to do because they're like, well, dang, are they about to take the person I had my eyes set on? Like, so just be, you know, stay vigilant. Don't let anyone come in your life and try to force a friendship on you either, because I'm feeling some weird energy group for where some of it can be from people who are trying to be opportunistic or on some like keep your enemies closer type of stuff. We have the woman here. It says woman, wife, questioner herself, a female querent, female and femininity. Yeah, it says female querent on there. So there could be a feminine coming towards you, asking you questions, trying to figure out what you got going on. Be mindful. Don't be telling people your business. And listen, the second thing on there says wife. Okay, so some of you guys are moving into marriage territory, which will be really exciting. A level up, a promise of, you know, marriage. That's long-term commitment. But I'm also picking up on a feminine in your energy. It could be an aunt, could be your mom, could be a cousin, could be a friend, could be, like I said, someone that the person who has you on their mind. It could be someone that's crushing on them. There is a feminine, strong feminine energy all up in your business right now, trying to see what you got going on, talking about you and whatnot. So just be mindful of weird feminines. I wouldn't let anybody in. I really wouldn't. No new friends. Group 4, I'm sorry. No new friends. And if you do, ciao, at your own risk. All right. Cards don't have very much else to say. So that's what I have for you. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.